Hello my mates again, this is episode 110 of my Minecraft 360 update adventures let's play. Let's play through various updates in Minecraft. And basically in this episode I want to be working on a minecart elevator thing. Minecart ladder, minecart elevator basically. And I'm going to be showing you how to do it from essentially scratch because that's where I have to work from. And if I have any wheat, I do not, then I was going to feed those animals. And also I brought all my lapis lazuli and cyan wool from my main house because I had to make a new diamond axe, and since all my diamonds are at my main house, I figured let's bring all my blue stuff with me so we can make the little tower look fancy, and it should hopefully look okay. Worst case scenario, we can argue it's just artistic intent or whatever, and we'll just get away with that, I hope, anyway. So, first we need to take is lots of minecarts, or at least some iron. So the way we'll take iron with us is we'll just take a few blocks. Well, actually, we've got 40 in our inventory, but just in case we need... I don't think we'll need more. Let's see if we've got any lying around bars, though. We could take these 2 blocks, actually. We might as well. And yeah, basically what we need is, we need lots of minecarts. We'll take like 2 or 3. We need a few bits of rail, so we probably need to make some more rails because we don't have that many on us, so let's do that now. We also need some ladders, which means we need wood. We have 2 bits of wood as well as some planks, so we can probably turn... Let's see how many ladders we can make then. So we'll just turn it all into sticks now. Okay, everything's in planks now, so we'll turn it all into sticks. And then we can, with those sticks, we're going to run out of inventory space, by the way, so we need to quickly turn all our lapis blocks into a big lapis ball like this, or a black lapis block, I guess, and bam, there we go. So now we'll put the other 7 of this back in the chest. In fact, we'll put the other 4 of these back in the chest as well, because we probably won't need that right now. As well as the birch sapling, the oak sapling, and then we'll work on putting the ladders, because we only need like 10 or so ladders, so... we'll go with 16 just to be safe. And then after that, we need some wood for building the actual house itself, so probably shouldn't have wasted that all right now, but I've done it now anyway. We also need to make some minecart tracks, so let's head over to the transport. Okay, yeah, so I think 17 rails is definitely enough. In fact, it's more than enough, but we need rails for the thing anyway, so we'll just keep them with us. And I think we have everything we need now. We just replace this with that. Then we can head over to the village and work on the little thing. So basically the idea of a minecart elevator rail thing is that it's the fastest way to travel up. Obviously down the fastest way is just falling. But there's a variety of I don't want to say glitched ways, but funny ways to go up and down. And as far as I'm aware, the best way is a minecart elevator, and there isn't actually any tutorials on how you make one. It's more just showing you what it is. So I figured let's show one being made from scratch. Because that's what this Let's Play thing's all about. And if you're wondering why I'm not just doing this as a separate video, I decided I'll integrate my tutorials back into my Let's Plays, because quite a lot of people enjoyed the old way. Like, I figured it was, just a lazy way of doing, well, not lazy, but a less efficient way for people who just want the information. But it turns out people actually do like it, and it's, let's try and mix things up and just go back to it and see how that goes. So that's my plan as far as this goes. So basically, we need to try and line this up. Is the shadow where it actually is? Yeah, so here's roughly where we need to be, so except like maybe... In fact, we'll just, we'll make the building maybe here, and then we'll just go up from there. So, first of all, we need to get some wood, which we can get from the forest. We'll also make this gravel path extended. We'll make some more houses for villages and stuff. But for now, we'll just, not worry about that too much. We'll just get some wood and worry about the house we actually need to make. So yeah, let's chop down maybe 10 trees. We probably won't need that many. Let's say, we'll chop down maybe... I don't know, like 6 trees. That'll give us enough wood for sure. In fact, I'd say like 2 or 3 trees, but just so we're 100% sure, because being 100% sure is important these days. Because this has got to be there has to be a base building, and there has to be a building at the... Well, there doesn't have to be a building at the top, but it's convenient if there's a building at the top. At least that's the way I'm planning to make it. You don't need the building, but it's just there to, make it more protected while you're in the minecarts and stop, creepers getting in. Because if creepers blow up my little minecart thing, I'm going to be a little angry, and I don't really like being angry, so that's my logic right here. So... as you can see, I did say I have a new diamond axe now. This one will hopefully last me forever and ever. I think it's going to be the thing I enchant because, as you can see, I am level 16 now. I'm getting pretty close to the level which we're all looking for, which is 64, if you don't get what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, now we have the 64 wood we need. We can make the little shack thing. We're not going to go too fancy at first. We'll turn it fancy if we need to, but at first we'll just make a little, literally just a shack, because that's all we really need down here. So basically, first of all, we need to work out where the ladder part will go. So if we assume that the shadow is literally, it projects straight down, then where this is where the, it needs to end up. So if we go back a few blocks, like over to here, then this will be where the ladder starts. So we'll make the ladder out of lapis. In fact, we'll alternate between lapis and cyan wool, and it should look pretty cool. Hopefully it will look cool. I'm going to need some glass in there at some point, so I've brought some with me, and then there's more in a furnace, which I probably should have pulled out. And yeah, that's the plan. So first of all, we'll make the little, the tower of power, if you will. So move the rails out and put cyan wool there. So this is going to be, as I said, alternating between these two blocks because that should look pretty cool maybe. And then every fourth block we need to go over ladder. So I'm only going to go a few blocks up here because I realize we have to make sure everything is set before we do that. So next we'll just work on the shack that surrounds it, which will just be a simple building going over here. So in fact I'll just pull out the shovel for this. So the building, let's say, that's going to be the main point of the building, so we'll go maybe 5 by 5. Or like 7 by 7 works actually, so, and it goes to 1 block behind this just for the sake of it. So we need to go 3 blocks each way, which would be here, 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 etc. And then 7 blocks this way, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll just start layering on the wood because that's really all we need to do. So 1, 2, okay, yeah, this should be just about good enough for what I'm trying to do. I'll obviously clean up the edges first, but all I need right now is just make it look shacky, or, I just need to get the general, premise of the building done. Premise? I'm not, what the words are, the schematics, no, also the wrong word. But the general, idea of it, make it, creeper-proof and whatnot, because obviously that's important. So this is where the door will be, I guess. I'm going to use an iron door for this just to, use fancy redstone where possible, because as I said, I want to use iron. I might have said this a few episodes ago. But I said a few episodes ago I want to get back into iron doors, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I think a 2x2, 2 high walls will protect me from most things, and that's all I'm really looking for. So yeah, that should be good enough. I need to go to that block that I've just placed on the floor there. In fact, we can make the floor out of something else, like a different type of wood. There's quite a few design choices I can go if I really want to. And as far as the roof goes, I also haven't decided that yet. It's mainly just, it doesn't really need a roof, I guess, to stop spiders getting in. So we might have a little curved roof to stop that, who knows what we'll do there. So basically, this is where you'll see the ladder, and you'll decide, you look up and you'll see minecarts and ladders, and you'll, spam the left trigger and you'll end up at the top pretty fast. But that means it goes out a few blocks this way, so I need to carefully plan that to make sure that I'm not messing something up. Also, if I'm going to mine these, I realize I'm going to have to switch it, carefully, so that's going to be a problem. So first step, we'll just mine this block, and yeah, so we need to pull out the ladders now, so we don't really need the pickaxe on me right now, so we'll use that for the ladder space. And every 4th block has to be a ladder, and then above the ladder has to be a minecart. So I guess every 3rd block, yeah, every 4th block, but starting at the 3rd block, because every 4th block is a minecart. Also, I'm running out of food pretty fast. I probably should have realised that. So we'll just eat some melons while we quickly check the time. We're 8 minutes into the video, which means night will fall in a minute and a half. We should have brought bed with us, really. I said bread for a second. We could make a bed out of this blue wool, but this blue wool is actually pretty valuable in my opinion. So I'm going to try and not do that if possible, and just work on this. So as you can see, that is a little too high up to just jump to, but it's not too high up to actually put your thingamajig in. What are the words I'm looking for? It's not too high up for a minecart to be above it and to jump to the minecart. So for the spare block, for the blocks we're using for the minecart, we'll use dirt just because, you can replace it easily. And we'll put this in the torch slot. Well, actually, we'll just use up the torches quickly now, since we do need to light this area up. We'll put one, we'll go one there. Actually, wait, it should go here. One each side the door, then one on the other side the thing, and that should, that'll cover me if it gets, nighttime really fast and I don't forget. I won't get blown up by a creeper, because that's something I'm really trying to make sure doesn't happen. So we've got 1 torch left, which isn't too much to deal with, but whatever. And then we'll work on putting down the little things. And basically, the way you put a minecart above the ladder is you have to do something along these lines. I'll have one of the sides be glass, by the way, all the way up, but I don't have that right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. And then from here, you need to put a bit of dirt here. Well, you don't need to put dirt all around it, but I'm going to for the sake of this. Then we also need to... see, so many blocks you need for this. Then we'll pull out the minecart, and we'll pull out the minecart tracks first. And then you need to make them so that they go towards this thing. It makes it a lot easier if that does anyway. Or alternatively, since I haven't built this yet, I could just do this. And then once you put the minecart on it, so quickly switch this out for that. Then you can put the minecart on, and bam, it will sit there nicely. Although it's not sitting. Wait, actually, what I need to do is I need to make sure that's like this. Then what should happen is it should sit in there nicely. For some reason it's not falling in there just yet. We'll probably punch this up and see if that fixes it. Maybe you do need the glass for it to actually do this. So we'll do this just to make 100% sure we're doing it correctly. Because basically what we need is the minecart to fall in the little hole, but for some reason it's not, which is quite... Okay, go. In? Yeah, I'm having problems getting in there for some reason. And yes, that is what she said. Oh, I guess that's not what she said, but that's what he said. So, but yeah, let's... Ooh. Okay, I'm going to try and punch the minecart, see if this just, it glitched out because of the way I did it. So we'll quickly just pull out the melons, pull the rail back, and try again, but on the other side. Because I really do not... Okay, there we go. I think... Oh, no, maybe it's because I'm turning it, and that's what is messing it up. Or maybe it is because I need to use glass for these 2 blocks. So we'll quickly just switch them out for glass now, since I want glass here anyway. I just want one of these sides to be glass all the way, just to make it look, more futuristic-y and stuff. And or maybe I put the ladder in the wrong place. I do not know what's going wrong here. So there we go. I think we got it in there. Well, you can sit on it anyway. So what we just need to do here is we remove the rail, and then we see if we can put a block here, which we can. We could also put a block here, and then it's okay. See, that's where we got a problem. So we need to just move this skeleton in there. Or something, and then that's essentially the same thing. Oh, there it finally went in there. And if you're wondering what the way into this little glass tower thing is, I'll have a little door here. But I need to get home now because it's dark, and as I said, I have a bad creeper perception, apparently. At least that's something I've developed recently, which is something I would rather not have. So, gonna go ahead and just run back to the house. In fact, I'm pretty sure I put a bed in here at some point. Like, I'm gonna quickly check just to make I think I did. I could be wrong, because what do I know? But there's a chest here, so that's interesting. Oh god, there's a skeleton here. And that's why I kept my sword out. Now you know. But is there a bed in here? No, there's a crafting table though. See, this is handy. I made the village useful. But on the other hand, there's got to be a... No, I didn't put a bed in here, so that was just a bit of a useless little trick. So we need to just head back to the house now. Then we can work on putting the minecart a bit higher up. As I said, I did only a tiny bit of testing this in creative mode because I wanted to show you the problems that can happen in survival. Because the problem, this is something that happens. Like this is for the games that I do play. Because I do Let's Plays, if you are not aware. For other games, obviously. And I always have the problem of when you like. I like to show off really cool gameplay and just really good gameplay, like in Sonic Adventure, for instance, in the videos you'll be seeing at some point soon. Basically, in Gamma's story, I defeat one of the bosses in 4 seconds. And on the one hand, that's really cool that I can defeat one of the bosses in, I think it's actually 4.8 seconds. But on the other hand, it doesn't show you how to beat the boss if you wanted to look at it like that. So I figured let's do it the old-fashioned way and only give it a brief look. And that's what this video is. So I don't know, I just like to explain my logic behind some things sometimes, because that's how life works. Even though it's probably not the best thing to do, because then people are like, rah, 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 but that's the internet for you right there. So we'll go to sleep now, and we cannot rest because there's monsters nearby. That is really starting to annoy me, like how it just randomly pops up every now and then. Oh god! Wow, dude. Wow, that was just impolite. So I think we should be safe now. I'm going to torch up my roof if we're not, because that's a problem. And, okay, we can sleep now, that's nice. I don't even know how a spider managed to spawn on stairs, but apparently he did, so I don't even know what to say to that. So now what we'll do is we'll go and we'll get ourselves some more food, because we only had 3 melons, if I'm right. Yeah, we did. So since we're going to be sprinting all the way back there, plus, we just want to be safe on the way back from... Oh, God, another spider. So he's on the other side of the fence now, so I should be safe, except the skeleton's hitting me. That's why I want a 2-high fence for most things I do, if you're wondering. It's just to stop stuff like that happening, because obviously skeletons can't shoot you through a 2-high fence, and that's why I have all the nether brick in one of my furnaces, which I'm still going to go back to at some point. I'm just a little bit lazy. So we've got 7 in this furnace, and then I believe we've got closer to... Okay, God, run away from the creeper. We've got close to a full stack in the other chest, so that's a nice little combination right there. Also, there's a wolf in the water. How nice. So yeah, that's where we need to go now and try and get more done on the thingamajigs. So 40, that'll actually bring us close to a full stack, which is nice, and also bring us to level 17. Yay. Yeah, let's just head back over there. Also, what I want to do is we have a bucket of water. I'm gonna make a little way for me to jump off the thing in the sky down to Earth or down to the thing, because you know when I'm working up there, it is nice to be able to jump off if I want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and make it so I can do that. But yeah, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the thing hold. Hopefully, we don't have any more problems with you know, it just forcing me to do one thing. Well, by one thing I mean forcing me to do the thingamajig. Oh, they're having problems getting the minecart in the hole, which is, I don't know, that's a problem I've never had before, though I guess I don't really try fitting minecarts into small crevices, usually. Innuendos ahoy, by the way. So, yeah, I'm going to probably look at this from a distance, actually, my little blue, light blue design, because I think it's a cool enough idea, plus, it's not, you know, something you can usually do in survival mode, because getting these things are both pretty hard, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, so, now we can remove these corner pieces, because we're going to replace them with something else eventually anyway. It's just a waste to have them there, so we'll get rid of them now. We'll keep the dirt there just in case they're keeping it in place, because I can't really be 100% sure if they are or not. And now it should just be a simple case of going up and getting things to work. So every fourth block has to be a ladder. I'm going to have to remove this block quickly just to get up there. Do I have to use a pickaxe to remove it? You know, just to be safe, we will. So. Because just in case I lose the block, you know, it'd be a shame to lose 8 lapis to something like that. Also, I think the block fell down there. Yes, it did. So now we need to climb back up. We could always just make a little ladder to get to the main ladder, but that does seem a little pointless. So I'm going to try and not to do that. So yeah, let's build into the sky. So if I had a ladder 3 blocks ago, wait, so minecart. So I need to go. Okay, let me work this out. I need to go 2 blocks up and then place another ladder. So this one. Then this one, then there's a ladder on this block. And then we need to get another minecart going, which is going to be fun. So then we'll place another blue wall. I'm not actually sure how much of this I'm going to use getting to the sky. But I do know I do not have any minecarts on me for some reason. So I'm going to need to make one. So, can I make a crafting bench? Put it down there. I could just make a crafting bench, then put it on the wall here. That's an idea right there. So let's do that actually. So crafting table, boom. Switch out the ladder because we don't need that right now. See if we can place it there. No, we can't. We'll just place it on the wall, then mine it off later. So let's make. We only have space for like 1 minecart right now, so we'll just make them as we go, I guess. Or what we could do, in fact, is we could throw away the rotting flesh because realistically, who wants rotting flesh? And then use that for a minecart space. So boom, being more efficient and stuff. So now we need to go ahead and do the exact same thing, which is placing. Okay, remove the rail for now. You need more inventory spaces to do this, I'm telling you. Then we're using dirt again just as a placeholder material because it's just, you know, it's easier to put on. Do the same thing to go there and there. And this time, hopefully, it will fit in there without having to put a second line of things down. We'll see if that actually is the case or not. So quickly remove that, put the rail down, and then let's see if it just nice. Okay, ooh, I think it's going in there quite nice. Okay, no, is it? I don't know if it is. Just come on, work with me. There we go. Okay, so it is simple enough. Just make it follow the rail. See, now you're learning from my mistakes and stuff. So now we can get rid of these 4 blocks again. It is just dirt, so I don't really care about it too much. I'll just let it drop to the floor, and then we can keep on climbing higher. So. So since we placed one then, we need to go up 2 blocks and then place another one, I believe. Let me actually check if I've done this right. There should be... Okay, let's look at this from the ground since we need to put the... So in theory, there should be... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, ladder, minecart, then 1, 2, ladder, minecart. Okay, that is how it works. And let me just quickly show you this in action now. You can just do this really quickly and then end up here. Actually, that's a good point. I can just use my little minecart ladder to get to the top of it. Although you can't actually get out of this unless there is a way out, because if you try to get out of the minecart, you'll end up below it and falling down. So I'll actually use this as an opportunity to put all the glass down, since that's something I need to do. So actually, let me quickly see if you can remove these bottom bits dirt as well. You can indeed. So again, just getting one step closer to the utopia design, where it doesn't need to be held in place. So we'll use this as the opportunity to get loads of glass up there. So we need to get onto that glass somehow. Exactly how I'm going to do that is completely beyond me though. So first we'll punch the crafting table away because it's a little getting in the way. And yeah, I need to I'll use dirt to stack myself up. In fact, that's a smart move right there. So remove the dirt, put the rail down, and yeah, there we go. Can we sprint jump to that? We can, and then we'll just use glass from here on out. And it does seem the minecart does stay in place, even though you do remove the block, which is quite handy when that happens. So yeah, let's. We need to go up 1, 2, and then I believe it's another. Wait, there's 2 blocks in between each set of minecarts and things. So does that mean there's always a minecart on blue? Light blue? Yeah, there's always a minecart on light blue and always a ladder on lapis lazuli. See, that's a good way to keep track. So on lapis lazuli we have a ladder, and let's quickly. Oh god damn it! I picked up the wrong flesh. So we'll quickly throw the rotten flesh on the ground again, and then pull up the ladders out. So there's a ladder here, and then you go up a little higher, and then you've got to do the lapis. And we'll just we'll go all the way to the top doing this now, since it is simple enough to remember. Then we'll put the stuff in later, and that should be easier, I hope anyway. Or in fact, is that easy? I don't think that is. Never mind. So what we'll actually do here is we'll get rid of this for now, and then we'll put down the dirt and the glass, etc. So yeah, this is how you make the minecart elevator. It's quite a bit of effort in survival mode. Obviously, it doesn't have much use in creator mode because you can obviously fly there though. And then we need to actually, I do need to go block up, don't I? I did mess this up. So we'll do this, and that. Then we'll place the light blue block we need, and then we'll put some minecarts on there, and magic will happen. So if you, I'm going to be doing this all the way to the sky. I'll do a little bit of this between episodes, and then hopefully. Oh no, don't fall off! Please don't fall off! I'll just break you. So actually, that's not smart. No! Ow! So yeah, I just need a way to get up and down now. That's the problem. Oh, actually, what I can do is oh, I don't have a minecart there yet, so that's a problem. We just put the minecart down like there. Will it let me? No, it won't. So we need to find a way to get out of this mine. Oh, there we go. There's no way out though. That is a problem. So we need to get a minecart placed up there without having one. I don't know how I'm doing this. So what I will actually just do is I'll use a secondary ladder for the rest of this, and then that should be all good in the hood. So yeah, I'll just put a ladder on this side for now, and then we'll remove that later, I guess. So just to make my life easier, because getting up and down this thing is a bit of a problem. So quickly go. Then we can place the minecart down here, and if we get on this side, then it should just fall right into place. Which it's not doing again, just because it hates me. In fact, actually, I think these extra blocks are probably why. No, they're needed. Never mind. So we'll place them back again. And if this will just goddamn work for once. I don't know how it's so problematic. Like, I did not have problems when I quickly tested this in creative mode. But yeah, if this will just go in the little hole thing I needed to, I will punch that and then pick it up, and then we'll pull it down again. Let's give it another shot. So go, there we go, and then you get it in the hole, and so on and so forth. And then if I actually leave that there, I can show you how I could get up and down this if I don't use the ladders, you know, as an alternative. So what I can do is if I just craft myself, I'll put a craft bench down the corner or something. In fact, I already have one on me that's wasting a space. So we'll put this down. Should we put it in a corner, or should we? You know, yeah, we'll just put it like that corner there. Then what we can do with this is if we make another minecart, then an easy way to get up and down if you want to keep on making it. So this is how you go up. You just hold down the left trigger. Then if you put a minecart there, then you sit on the minecart, then that's how you get in and out, which is quite handy. But yeah, so this is how the minecart elevator works, as well as how you build it. I've only gone 3 stories in the last 23 minutes, so it is a fair amount of time investment for survival, obviously. But as you can see, let me just quickly, this is me holding down the left trigger. This is how you actually meant to tap it, never mind. One sec, let me just... Oh, that's actually quite strange how that just worked. But as you can see, it is a really fast way of going up and down in survival mode. I think it's the fastest way of going up and down, in fact. I don't know that for 100% sure, but it's the fastest way I've seen and the fastest way I could find. So, you know, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, I hope... Also, how does that... Oh, it's on top of the ladder. I guess that is... How does it... Oh, whatever. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of my Minecraft Extra 60 update adventures, because I enjoyed making it. You can like the video if it helped you out, because it was a little more tutorial-y, so hopefully that's something you enjoyed. Hopefully you use this, you know, for your own survival worlds to make your own ladders and stuff. Either way, I hope you did enjoy the video, because if you did, that's great. You can like it if you liked it. I think I already said this, but I always loop on myself, my bad. So thanks for watching the video, and goodbye.